Hey, what's going on internet? Josh Noel from SonduckFilm, and in this video we're going to review and I'm going to tell you why I think the Aputure Light Storm COB 120D is an extremely versatile light. So in the few weeks I've owned this light for, I've shot a handful of projects using this light as my key light, and it's been very easy to use, and we've even shot a couple of videos on this channel. You can go ahead and check those videos out, seeing how I use this as a key light. And before we dive into this video, I want to say this is my honest opinion, and I've been using this light for about 4 weeks now, and the reason why I think it is one of the most versatile lights you can get, because it is a very powerful LED light, which you can use a number of light accessories on it. So let's talk about some of my favorite features of this light. The first thing I like about this light is that it does not get hot. There's a fan built into the light, which you cannot hear. And for something that is this powerful, you would expect a light to get really hot, but I've used it on a number of interviews, and it's been really nice to be able to quickly retouch the light, move it around, and not have to worry about wearing gloves or anyone getting burned. The 120D and also the 120T, which is the tungsten version of this light, comes with a remote control which allows you to control it by turning it on, turn it off. You can also dim the light, and you can also dim it onto the control pad as well, and you can hook up multiple lights onto this control pad that you can just control it behind the camera without having to go physically turn on and off the light. So that's also very helpful. Strobe. The light can be battery powered, or if you don't have any batteries for it, you can always plug it into the wall. And it's very versatile in that way because you can go into the middle of the forest, you can bring the 120D with a gold mount or V mount battery, and you can have your own power source without having to worry about generators or any other source of power. So that's fantastic. And the last thing that makes this light incredibly versatile is all the light accessories that you can purchase additionally to the main light. And basically you can make this your key light no matter what. You can bounce it off the wall. You can use it as a nice interview light. You can do spotting. It's beautiful. We'll go ahead and dive into this review. So let's take a close look at the 120D, and we'll start with the most important element, which is the light itself. And right out of the box, it comes with the Light 120D and a hood, which will help control any light spill. And in this setup, you're going to be at max power, which is going to be great for any type of hard lighting that you're going to want to do, or any type of bounce lighting. And we'll go ahead and swap out the hood with a Fresnel, and this is an additional purchase, but it allows you to turn this light into more of a spotlight, which you can easily control the beam, and I absolutely love it. Once again, you can be able to do some sort of spotty background, or you can still use this as a hard light, but you're able to have a lot more control over the light. And then we'll take a quick look at my favorite modifier for this light, which is the Aputure Light Dome. It will double diffuse your light, and it'll make it incredibly soft, and it's great for interviews and any sort of direct lighting because it is soft, and you shoot this light on people, they're going to look absolutely great. But overall, you can easily switch out the light modifiers without any issues, and you can turn it into any type of light that you want. So this is why I believe the 120D is one of the most versatile lights out there. And now we'll take a quick look at the power panel here, which will allow you to dim down the lights or be able to group and channel other Aputure lights within your own group here. And you can easily turn it on and off, and you can dim it from 100% to 10%. And if you do not want to plug this light into a generator or a light, you can always bring on your own external batteries like a gold mount or a V mount battery, so you can use this in the middle of nowhere without any power sources. And this is another reason why the light is extremely versatile. And my favorite feature, which we're going to take a look at right here, is the remote control, which allows you to turn the light on or off, or control the intensity of the light, which is absolutely insane for this price point. To be able to control pretty much all your Aputure lights on this control panel in your room is awesome. I feel like a magician when I use it. When we're doing an interview, someone walks in, bam, turn the light on. No one knows who turned the light on because it's magic. So it's really awesome, and another reason why this light is absolutely versatile. So overall, the light is fantastic, but I have two quick thoughts on it. One, if you're using the light dome, it's kind of hard to mount gels on it. So of course, for a big light dome like this, you would probably use a huge roll of it on a C-stand. But if you're running gun and you don't have a lot of space, you want to be able to mount some color correction gels inside the light dome. It's a little bit tricky. It's not impossible. It is kind of easy to do once you get an idea how to work with it, but you can't put the the gel on the light or you'll melt the gel. So there's something to keep in mind. It still works fantastic, but it is a little tricky. And the other thing with the light dome, you know, if you drive like a sports car or a small car, it's kind of hard to put the dome inside the car unless you break it down. And for me, I don't really usually have time to put things together when I'm on set. So that's the other thing. The light dome is kind of big, but I'm really happy that it is this big because I love a large source of light, and the light dome absolutely provides that large source. So, you know, my two thoughts just really on the light dome, but it's fantastic. Not a big deal for me, just my thoughts. And for a quick nerd talk, the Aputure 120D has a CRI value of 96, which is extremely high for a LED light. You know, I could be super overexposed. I mean, look how bright this light is. Like, it can get really bright. I am standing right next to it, but this room is pretty much exposed. I mean, I'm overexposed here, but you know, incredibly strong. But in the meantime, if you guys found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. And please be sure to hit me up on my social media networks. Those links are in the description of this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a good day.